we're going to be making oats. If you want to know how to make these, come over here. So, we're going to be using Scottish oats. You don't really have to use these, but this is what we happen to have. You're going to need sugar. This is optional as well. Milk. We have semi-skimmed, but whatever you have will be fine. Honey and hot water. We're going to be using a cooker to cook these oats, but you could do it in the microwave for maybe 5 to 7 minutes. So, we're going to need one pan, one ladle, a spoon, and a bowl. So, let's get started. The first thing we're going to need to do is to turn the cooker on. I usually put it at about 4, which is around medium-high heat. So, the next thing we're going to need to do is to put the oats inside our pan. I've poured enough in here for 2 people, and I've measured that using my eyes. However, if you want to use a measuring cup or any other measuring equipment, that's fine as well. So, I'm going to pour in the milk. I've just poured in 200 milliliters of milk. So now we're going to pour this in and start stirring. We're going to be stirring consistently for a couple of minutes. I am now going to pour in 200 milliliters of water. This is appropriate for the amount of oats I'm making. We're going to now stir consistently. We are going to stir consistently, very gently, until we let it simmer. We're going to keep stirring until it comes together. We're going to give it a gentle stir until we see it coming together, and then we're going to let it simmer for a minute. After we let it simmer, we're going to add a few extra things to it. It's now been a minute since we left it to simmer, so let's check on its progress. It looks like it's ready to serve. So now we're going to put it on some plates and then add a few extra finishing touches to it. Pour it in a bowl and this is what it looks like. So now we're going to add either some sugar or some honey to our porridge. I prefer honey personally, so I'm going to add some of that. The next thing, which is also optional, is some berries. I like blackberries, so that's what I'm going to add. We're going to spread them evenly. And we've made our porridge.